Hello ladies and gentlemen, ASMR Explorer here, and I'll just be doing a sound session today. I'm just going to be doing some light speaking and some whispering, and also going to be playing with some props I brought. Now this goes out to, I believe, Julianus32, maybe not pronouncing that correctly. But she was giving me the idea to do an extended audio track, really focusing on the whispering, and by foregoing the video for now, I'll be able to do a much longer session, and hopefully this will help you sleep, Julianus32, and anyone else. Now if you are trying to get to sleep, just lay back and relax. I'm sorry if you can't turn your screen off while watching YouTube. You can always just put it down, wear your headphones, and then just relax and listen to these sounds. I brought quite a few things, I think. Probably not the most inventive ideas, but I just wanted to start off with something simple. I've seen these things I'm holding in my hand now. It's kind of a secret, I'll tell you in a moment. I'll let you listen to it first. Yeah, the fun part about there being no video. You have no idea what this is, do you? I don't blame you. I have with me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not counting them on purpose, just I have 5 of these, and they're little pink and purple sparkly ribbons that you put on presents. They're the kind that have the adhesive already on them, so all you gotta do is peel the backing off and stick it on top of a present. They're tiny. They're silver dollar size. They're just too cute. Being a dude, I don't care really. I can say it's cute. I'm not a chauvinist male who's scared to say something is cute. My little daughter loves them. So I have 3 dark pink and 2 light pink with glitter. And the light pink ones with glitter have a much thinner foil. They're really soft. They're easily bendable and rippable. You can really ruin the one with sparkles easily because it's really, really thin. But the darker purplish pink ones are much more robust. They're thicker and they kind of a matte finish. And on the back there's that little label where you can peel it off. I'm sorry I don't have a really nice mic set up yet. I would love to get some binaural microphones and really have an immersive surrounding sound like so many other people do so very well on YouTube. At the moment though, things are kind of everywhere. I'm staying, as I said before, at some friend's house while they're in England. They're returning in 2 weeks, and I'm trying to find a place. I applied for one I really like today, but haven't heard back from them. If I get it, that has a large walk-in closet that would be perfect for shooting these, and internet of course, which is the big thing. Be able to release high def without compromising, which would be nice for you guys at least. I hope it'll be nice for you guys. Let's see what else I brought. I also have this little, it's a little pile of coins and memory cards. Basically, just SD cards, micro SD, a memory stick, then some old USB memory sticks. It's just a pile of where cards go and they're just not big enough. You know how it's, 1 gigabyte SD card was so expensive 5 years ago, and now I don't even waste putting it in a slot at only 1 gig. Because I have so many 8 gig and 16 gig SD cards, it's just 1 gig seems like a waste so easily we become spoiled. Anyway, I have a few coins that are different sizes, and if I put the little one here on top of this one, it's interesting because the grooves match up. Sorry if that's loud. Anyway, and then I have the SD cards. And this one here is black, and this one here is black, and this one here is blue. No, it's black. Just kidding. And I also brought some, I couldn't help it, I brought a pill wrapper, just because they're everywhere and they just make so much sounds. Unfortunately, the finesse of the sounds that it takes to make these sounds really gently is kind of hard for me. And I'm afraid that when I make these sounds using this not very good microphone, that it might be loud and not relaxing, and that's not what I want. But I ask you to bear with me, and I'm going to try here. We're going to just gently move this foil wrapper, okay? The outside is a very hard, plasticky foil, but the backing where the pills come out is that lovely thin foil. So thin that sometimes it gets accidentally put into your hand with the pills. So if I have Alzheimer's, I'll know why. Just going to. And I also have some macadamia nuts. They're in a very hard shell. You can see why they're expensive when you see the kind of shell they come in and how very hard it is to open. But when they clink together, they make this. They're like wooden marbles. The skin on the macadamia nut, the shell, it's very smooth, and it is polished looking, almost as if it could be furniture. They're very soft and yet so very hard to open. Usually you have to use a hammer or something like that. But I didn't bother opening these because I think they're just fun. And they're so smooth. When you feel them in your hand, it's almost like they're made like out of something other than naturally grown. Sorry. Okay. Now, I also have some gum with me, but it's not out of the wrapper yet. It's some of that vortex gum. We've gone to all sorts of different types of gum, down to little sticks and things, instead of using the old, strip of gum. And they finally brought back more of that kind, and it's expensive. That's okay. So this is watermelon flavor. I love watermelon flavor, anything. And the cardboard has that 3D reflective foil on it that makes it look really awesome. And underneath the cellophane wrapping, it's quite bright. It's very, very luminescent. That reflective layer. Alright, how about we open this? So we just find that little tab, which is, there it is. And now, don't even, oh, you can smell the watermelon just from opening the plastic. It's not even all the way out yet. Just the little tag pull part fell out. So it just slides out now. And there we go. It's really, really strong. You can really smell it. Reminds me of a summer day. And it's got that little tab on the back to keep it shut. This one seems to being difficult with me. In any case, that flap. On the inside, the cardboard is not as dark and is not coated in anything reflective or pretty. But it does have an interesting sound. And the gum is in little individual foil wrappers. Neon green, of course, for watermelon. Let's just pull one out here. And they're all a little bit stuck. There's one. We'll just pry these other ones loose. There we go. Now, I'm not big on chewing gum while recording. I personally don't like it, and many of you may not like it. Some of you may, but I'm personally not going to, even though the smell of this watermelon gum has really got me salivating. But I like to focus on whispering and just sounds of other things. So I'm just going to open up this gum now. I'm going to pull out the strip. I'll put it back over here for now. And I have something else. I have a big bag of eucalyptus drops, but they're very loud. So I'm going to take the bag and I'm going to dump some out over there. I'll go over in that corner, about 9 feet, 3 meters away, and I'll open it and I'll bring some back to you. Okay? Okay, I'll get them. Okay. I'm back. I brought you one. Here. You can keep that one for later. Let's open up one. These little eucalyptus drops are individually wrapped in a rainbow-colored wrapper. The mascot for the particular eucalyptus oil company is a parrot, or a colorful bird of some sort. And the wrapper is rainbow-colored. And it's quite beautiful. And it has those serrated edges for easy opening. I'm just going to gently pull on the package a little bit. And you can just close your eyes and just picture the little wrapper, rainbow colored, with perforated edges. A small, little, clear eucalyptus drop in the center. It's got that strong medicine smell. Maybe one you remember when you were a kid and you had a cold, and maybe your parents had some Vicks rub, or if you're in another country, menthol something like that, and you found it helpful to sleep. It smells like that. I'll just open it here. I'll just open it. Here we go. You can really smell it. Not as strong as the watermelon ones though. The watermelon gum is very strong. The eucalyptus drop is subtle. It's not really 100% clear. It's clear, but it's cloudy. It's like a glass button you should wear on a shirt. It's clear for the first 80% of the layer, and the last little bit is cloudy and white. And they're very sweet. And if you hold them just right, you can actually see that they're completely clear, and right in the center is where obviously eucalyptus oil collected or something colored it, because it almost looks like a glass cube or a glass circle. Really, it's a disc after all, like a glass disc with something small and white on the inside. Okay, I'll put that back over here. Now, I have a few of these wrappers, and I don't know if you are interested in me playing with them. I know it's been mentioned that obviously it would be liked if I made longer videos of whispering and sounds. So, at the moment, I'm just going to play with these wrappers and just explain a few things about the current situation. And if you find that boring or distracting, or you just don't like the sounds of the wrappers, you just go ahead and skip forward, and hopefully there's something for you later on. Okay, I'll just play with these here. So, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I'm staying at a friend's house while they're in England. They'll be back in 2 weeks, and I've been looking for a place to live. Yesterday, I found one that was really awesome. I really loved it. It's fantastic. And there's internet, obviously, which was the big thing. It'd be great for us. Maybe I'll release HD long videos without standing out in the rain with my phone. I applied for it. However, a lot of people are applying for it, so I just have to wait. I'm really hoping I get it. Not just so I have internet, but because it's really nice and it's somewhere for me to go that I know, I'm paying rent and it'll be my home. We're staying with friends is nice, but you don't want to overstay your welcome. And you gotta have your own place. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to being able to shoot long videos without worrying about converting the size or the bitrate or changing, the length. I'd like to be able to devote my efforts to making it the best I can, and not just, the cheapest way possible. If you guys are patient with me, I'd also like to get some better sound equipment. Obviously, as I mentioned before, I'm really, really in love with binaural sounds of all sorts. And I think there's just so much to be explored with those. My first experience with binaural sounds were, before I heard of binaural beats, it was actually a 3D sound app for the iPod Touch like 4 years ago. And it was like a haircut. I was thinking that's amazing. And then I looked around and I found binaural beats, which is where they play 2 frequencies in either ear, and it can cause your brain, at least the theory is, to sync to that frequency, creating a calmer state. And I enjoy binaural beats. It's not for everyone, but besides that, I really enjoyed the binaural mics, and I see lots of ASMR users, lots of ASMR artists are using binaural mics, and like Violet's binaural haircuts and shaves, and just amazing. Those really got me into ASMR because I didn't know what it was. I never realized what ASMR was until until I found on YouTube, and I realized that I'm not crazy. I'll tell you a little something, but I may later on do a video and talk about this subject again for people who didn't want to listen to this track. So bear with me if it's a repeat later on. My first experience with ASMR, my very first was when I was very young, and I realized, well, a lot of people say the first is with a haircut or an eye exam, but actually, the first was when I was very young, and I remember my father taking notes or writing or doing anything, whenever he's writing something with a lot of purpose, diligently, trying to take something down, he'd write quickly, and just watching him write, for some reason I couldn't explain it, but I got the ASMR, and I'm just like, oh, maybe this thing's weird, so I never talked about it. I actually still haven't. You're the first, and may even be family and friends who find this and think I'm weird, and well, so be it. I'm very grateful to the community, very kind community, and also for the benefits. Not needing medication to sleep and helping with stress. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I was obviously that was my first experience. But then the normal stuff like haircuts and eye exams. And, I really liked it, and then I got into watching Bob Ross videos and things for that reason, as someone mentioned. Then I realized there was this whole community on YouTube making these amazing videos that really helped me through so much, and I'm just very grateful. I'm sorry if my voice changes so much in this audio. Obviously, long whispering is not the most sustainable thing, but I want to do my best to be relaxing for you guys. So just let me know about what does and doesn't work, so I can work on that. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to bring a small little piece of cardboard here. Now, the thing about this cardboard is it has a little bit of lacquer on the side, like a plastic sheathing, and it's just from the actual the card, I guess you'd say it's a card where the plastic ribbons and bows were attached to. They hung up on the wall when they sold them. And the thing about this is when you pull on the sheeting, it does this. I don't know if it's loud enough. Maybe too quiet. Let me see. No, I think it's too quiet. That'll be the thing about getting a better microphone, a better setup. Hopefully these smaller, subtle sounds will be picked up easier. Okay. Now, I have a little case here, a little velcro case. I have lots of cases for my phones and things that always have magnets, but this is the only case I have that has velcro. Now, it's a really old iPod case, and its velcro is quite messy and damaged, but if I lightly take it off, it looks like it's more lint than anything now. Mostly from picking up dust and stuff in my pockets. But it still grabs on. Okay. So, I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys use ASMR videos for. Obviously, many of you will have more than one use, but you usually use them to go to sleep, use it as entertainment until you find one that's really good, and then you say that before you go to bed. I'd love to hear what you guys say. I usually save ASMR for bedtime, but if I find one that really works for me, I do usually keep it on my tablet or something, so I can have a nap during the middle of the day, and just have a little quick nap, just something to refresh, and it helps to be peaceful and calm. But during the day, if I'm not using it for that reason, I sometimes browse through them just to see what's out there, and add some to my favorites, and subscribe to some. Okay. Next up, I have my glasses. Now, these are a little bit unique because not the temple, but I guess the size of the glasses. No, I think it is the temple. The size of the glasses, the arms. I thought the temple was that little nose pad piece, but I think the arms are the temple. Anyway, enough rambling. The temple of these glasses are wooden, and not like fake plastic wooden, but real wood that's quite beautiful. It's been stained nicely. It's like a dark mahogany color. It does have a smooth waxy finish though, so it's not textured, but it does, when the temples rub together, make this sound. It's almost like a Zamboni going across the ice. And the temples just kind of pop. Okay, are you bored yet? I hope I helped you get to sleep, otherwise you poor thing, probably bored to death now. If you are still awake, then you don't have to worry about watching everything, obviously. There's not much left, and I'm sure you're probably sick of it already, but in either case, you can just close your eyes. If you're bored, it's alright, just go to sleep. Just close your eyes. You don't have to think about when is sleep gonna happen. You just close your eyes and think about a park, somewhere with a nice breeze, beautiful sunny day, nice and cool, maybe by a lake with lots of ducks. Maybe just a little boy or little girl with bread feeding the ducks so you can watch. And it's quiet and peaceful, and you can hear little tiny crickets off in the tree somewhere. You can just think about that until sleep comes, and it will come. It'll come and take you away. It may take a little longer than you like, but if you just spend some time sitting in the park, just enjoying yourself, I'm sure you'll find that sleep comes quicker than you think. Just imagine yourself sitting there, sitting on that park bench. I'm just sitting here next to you on the park bench with my gum. It's alright. Just look out at the great big lake. You see a little tiny sailboat, a little tiny one. Maybe it's just for kids, or maybe it's just a little toy. And just relax. And just close your eyes. You can close them at the park. You're sitting in your bench, nice and comfy. Just close your eyes. Go to sleep. Just rest. Today's over. You don't need to try anymore to improve today. You'll get it tomorrow. You just stop trying now. don't think anymore about today's problems. Even if it's only in the middle of the day and you're taking a nap or a rest, take this time and put those problems off. You already had the morning for that. Everything's over now. Just close your eyes and put down your burden. For now, you have no problems. You're just gonna rest. You're gonna be successful in working on these problems tomorrow. You don't need to worry. You will handle it. You'll be fine. Just rest. Close your eyes. Go to sleep. I'll be here. If sleep doesn't come, you can always come back. And I'll sit on